You ever stopped and think about how many Marvel Legends action figures there are of Spider-Man? There's an awful lot out there, and it makes sense. I mean, he is the most popular superhero in the world. Why wouldn't you make a lot of action figures about him, right? I mean, you make an action figure about him, you're almost guaranteed to sell it. Well, guess what, soulmates? They've come up with another Spider-Man action figure, and this one is all brand new. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the new Maximum Series Marvel Legends Spider-Man, and we're going to find out if this one is the Spider-Man action figure that we've been wanting all along. Is it though, guys? I don't know. Stick around and let's find out together, soulmates. I think one of the toughest things about collecting Spider-Man action figures is he's such a unique character. He's got his own way of moving. He's got his own special look. You can't just slap any coat of paint on any old action figure and call it a day, and then call it Spider-Man, right? There's a certain vibe that you have to capture when you make a Spider-Man action figure, and not every action figure they put out there with the name Spider-Man on it captures that vibe. You'll see some that just reuse any old body that they found lying around, and you'll see some that don't include all the necessary accessories to really capture that Spider-Man experience, like, I don't know, maybe you don't have your thwips or your crawlers, you know what I mean, those hands. Or maybe the proportions are all off and he just doesn't look right, like maybe he's too tall, maybe some of his limbs are longer than they should be. You might be rolling your eyes about that right now, but I still remember Renew Your Vows Spider-Man being a gigantic Spider-Man action figure, and I also remember the Walmart exclusive animated Spider-Man action figure that was a mishmash of different parts, and boy, he didn't look quite right. And even Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man was pretty good, but he was a little small, wasn't he? I feel like I'm yet to see that absolutely perfect Spider-Man action figure that is that perfect blend of average-looking dude with not too much muscle. So bearing all that in mind, what makes Maximum Series Spider-Man stand out? Well, let's not mince words here, guys. This is a brand new year, and it's a brand new Spider-Man, all new sculpt, in a brand new line of action figures. This is the Maximum Series, and we haven't really seen this before. I've actually been trying to dig up some information about this one because I didn't get to see the Hasbro live stream and they took the VOD down as of, well, the filming of this video. So my best guess on this one is that they're doing something that's supposed to compete with imports, because doesn't this box look like something you would see from an import action figure? Yeah, kinda does. There's lots of accessories, it's got that big open box look. The figure is completely unique, and I just can't get over those accessories, man. Lots of them. But everybody's wondering right now, how much is this bad boy gonna cost? My first inclination is that it's probably gonna be around 50 bucks, and I'm hearing that out in the wild that it's gonna be about $49.99, which isn't the worst price in the world, I guess, for something like this, but it is getting a little steep for Marvel Legends, it feels like, especially on something that's not really a deluxe action figure. To my way of thinking, this should still be 25 bucks. It's not like it's a very large action figure. He just has a bunch of accessories. He's regular size. Frankly, we're getting a little too cavalier with what we like to call deluxe. Deluxe used to mean it's a big goddamn action figure, and this is not a big one. This is just one with lots of accessories. I tell you, the Marvel Legends community really needs to up their expectations and start complaining more, because this is getting a little silly. I don't know what to tell people. You take low quality on the chin and act like we should be grateful for it, and then you get what you deserve. That's not to say that this is a low quality action figure though. Exact opposite. The sculpt on this one is really good. Immediately this one reminds me of a Todd McFarlane designed Spider-Man, and I love that about this one. The sculpt is very immaculate, although it doesn't have any like the sculpted web lines like you would have seen back in the day by Toy Biz. Instead, it's got paint deco on the body, and well, I guess they did that so they can keep reusing that body ad nauseum. You know, it's that old tool of the trade. If you support what I do, please click subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single video of mine when it comes out. And if you're enjoying this video about Marvel Legends Maximum Series Spider-Man, guys, please give it a like, because these are tough to put together and I really appreciate it. This one's loaded up with some pretty good articulation. He's even got toe articulation, which should make all the Marvel Legends fans clap like seals, I guess, for something that McFarlane Toys and Toy Biz was doing since day one. He also comes with a bunch of extra hands, lots of them in fact, and that's kind of great. He even comes with web shooters. Wasn't expecting to see that, so that's a very nice touch, actually. And then he also comes with a couple of extra heads, too. One is a Peter Parker head, one is another Spider-Man head, and funny enough, he comes with spider sense. That's nice. There's multiple different forms of webs here. There's a couple of web lines, and they're very textured, by the way. It's pretty primo stuff. I like that. And then there's one web that's attached to a base that makes it look like it's in midair. There's another one that makes it look like he's spinning it and it's coming out of his web shooter. As much as I like the way this action figure looks, I can't shake the feeling that Spider-Man's hips are all jacked up like he's got a corn cob stuck up his rear. I'm gonna come out and say it, I don't like how muscular this action figure is. I know a lot of people are gonna be in an uproar about that because, well, Spider-Man is drawn as muscular quite frequently, but I feel like Spider-Man shouldn't be all that muscular. At least my idea of Spider-Man is a guy who's just an average dude. Like, yeah, he's strong. Yeah, he's average height. Yeah, he could lift a lot of weight, but I feel like he shouldn't just, have gutters on his stomach. I feel like he shouldn't have pulsing biceps. Spider-Man's a dweeb, a strong dweeb, but he's a dweeb. And he carries himself well enough that he's able to bag Mary Jane, but at the end of the day, he's a nerd. I want him to look like someone I should take lunch money from, not someone I should hit the bench with. Well, like I say, that's just me. This is still a pretty great action figure and a really nice rendition of Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man. I would say, without a doubt, the standout feature of this action figure is that it represents one of the most iconic versions of Spider-Man, but also the enhanced articulation that we see here that is greater than perhaps any other Spider-Man before it. Or at the very least, it does it in a way that is the best package possible and doesn't require an entry point of two action figures to get a hold of it. I'm looking at you, Renew Your Vows, Spider-Man. I can't say with 100% certainty how the proportions on this one are going to be, but I am hoping that it's not going to be too huge, if you know what I mean, guys. But I am optimistic, and I think that this is absolutely the Spider-Man action figure that a lot of fans out there have always dreamed of. I've got my gripes, I guess, but I can admit when it's a nice piece of merchandise, and whew, wouldn't mind having this one. I am concerned about the price tag. We don't really know yet, but $50, it might be $50. It might even be more than $50. What if it is more than $50? I don't know. More than $50 is just outrageous. $50 itself is way too much. If it's like $90, that's going to be a no from me. You might as well go get an import at that point. I think this should just be 25 bucks. As a matter of fact, I think that this Maximum Series Spider-Man should be $25, and they should lower the price of the regular Marvel Legends releases back down to $20. In summary, this Marvel Legends Maximum Series Spider-Man may be the Spider-Man of your dreams. It does offer an exceptional sculpt and exceptional flexibility. It ticks a lot of nice boxes. And if this is your ideal Spider-Man, then, here he is, especially if you're a Todd McFarlane fan. Well, Soulmates, what do you think of this Marvel Legends Maximum Series Spider-Man? Is this one that you want for your collection? I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And heck, let me know what Maximum Series action figures you would like to see next. If you enjoyed this breakdown of Maximum Series Spider-Man, please check out my other videos, guys, and I will catch you again soon. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.